G'day everyone and welcome back to NS2HD. This is part 2 of 2. Well, maybe not of 2, maybe of 3. I haven't decided yet, but it is part 2 of a sequence of videos in which I am playing the Alien Commander on updated Rockdown, not Rocktown. Oh, I'm just really having a good night of it tonight. It is a build 176 game. I played it a few days ago. Basically, we just lost Alien Start Hive and I've just rebuilt it. So I've raised a big middle finger to the Marines and said, you can kill my Hive. I'm just going to rebuild my Hive and I'm going to win the game. So take that. So we'll see if I actually can win the game now that I've rebuilt this Hive. What I'm most happy about is I managed to save that Harvester and those Hydras. That was a huge expense for our team, considering we've got almost nothing. That Harvester and those Hydras were incredibly valuable for us, but we almost lost them because the Hive went down, and that meant the infestation died. And with the infestation dead, the structures began to die. So that is why I rushed to rebuild that so quickly. A gorge can also save the structures if the hive goes down and an infestation chain is broken. So if you are a gorge, here we go, Sludjusko. I've just got to break that thought for a moment because Sludjusko is being a bit of a hero. What am I doing? Get back there and look. Here we go. Sludjusko is saving that harvester right now. He's healing it while the Marines are trying to kill it at long range. So he's really just being the most valuable player on the team right now, much more valuable than me. The Marines are engaging it with a pistol and Sludjusko is healing it up. That is team player right there. He is just sitting there healing no matter what. And I'm saying to him, I'm sorry, for some reason I can't build a crag. I couldn't build a crag in there, I think because there were too many Hydras or something. There's something with build radii, I don't understand. Point is, I couldn't build a crag and I was sad. And it was bad because I wanted to build a crag because it would have taken the pressure off Sludjusko to keep that Harvester alive. What something Temper could do right now is run out there and attack, but he seems to be just chilling. Trying to attack that Marine that's trying to kill Sludjusko's Harvester. Now, what I was talking about before, if you are a gorge and you see infestation recede, and there's a lot of valuable buildings around, and it looks like a hive has gone down, killing an infestation chain, drop your own infestation on those buildings for a while. Try to keep them all alive for a little while. Try to get in contact with a commander and say, hey, commander, are you trying to save these buildings, or should I just let them die? Because your infestation patches, while they don't last all that long, only 3 minutes, could be the difference between losing an incredibly expensive bunch of structures or keeping them. And in this situation, I did manage to drop a hive again very quickly here, but if I hadn't, someone like Sludjusko could have dropped a couple of temporary gorge infestation patches and saved the day for those structures. So that is something to keep in mind as a gorge. There is a varied role for the gorge right now, and that is just one of the things that you can do to be seriously valuable to your team. That Marine was just invincible. He's just running through like, I don't care about your Hydra spikes. I've got armor on and they're just not going to touch me. I did manage to build this crag, which I'm very happy about. Deploying an Umbra there against, I'm not sure what. I didn't actually see any bullets flying in there, so maybe I was just wasting that. Remember to use your Umbras. They are supposed to stop 50% of bullets. That's a big stopping. Flamethrowers are out, so Flawless number 3 catching a lot of flame there and dying. You can see Flawless number 1 is a ghost player. He is in Alien Start, so it's actually 7v8 at the moment. This crag is doing its darndest to heal up this hive. Note a crag can only heal 3 structures at once, so this crag might actually not be healing the hive because it could be healing nearby Hydras. And that is important to remember, that if you've got a big room like this full of structures, it's not just enough to have all those structures within one crag's radius. You need one crag for every 3 buildings if you want optimal healing. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to drop another crag, but I just can't drop it. I think the building density is too high. There's some restrictions on building density, and I don't know. I don't understand. But the point is, it made me a little bit sad. Now, deploying a few more structures in Gully Pass South, you can see that really right now, we've just got 2 little enclaves on this map, and the Marines control the rest of the map. They have flamethrowers. I believe they'll have grenade launchers soon, and they own this place. This little Rockdown facility is being owned by the Marines. We've got a couple of aliens doing a really good job of pressuring Marine Start. That is incredibly good, and it's just really good work from them, because in this situation, when your team is just back to the ropes, you need someone taking a bit of the pressure off. One of the great ways to do that is just ping Marine Start. Get a bit of damage in there, a bit of lurk gas down, a few skulk bites on the infantry portal to keep them on their toes and keep them from devoting 100% of their resources to an attack on your hives. But that said, this is... Oh, check out that shadow there. That was quick, but I'm jumping out of the hive to try and help here. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, he goes down to my whip. Note the whip placement behind the crates where the Marines cannot see it before they get behind it. So the idea behind that is they run behind the crate thinking they're going to attack the hive and then get slapped in the face by the giant tentacle. So yeah, note that whip placement if you're a commander. It's always good to place them out of sight. Never place them in the middle of a room because Marines will just run around them and shoot them and they will die. So put them behind crates, behind walls, around corners, anywhere where the Marines might run into their radius before they see them. What was I talking about before? Something about shadows or... No, that's right. We've got two enclaves on this map. We have Gully Pass South and we have Alien Start, and that's really all we have. The Gully Pass big cavern area that you can see in the top right or middle right of the minimap is just not defendable at the moment. The Marines can get access to it from central, and they can get access to it via Gully Pass South, which is not a tight cordon. Marines can just run past there because our defenses are not really... They don't really stop Marines getting past. They're more to protect the hive. I think there are a couple of hydras down at the entrance to it, but not really. So my point is, Marines can just get past... They can cut off these two bases at will. So it really depends on our aliens, like Selby there, just popping out of their eggs at the different hives and trying to keep them alive. What am I doing now? I think I'm going to try and get some melee and armor upgrades. So really, we've just been so starved of resources this game. I mean, we've just had one harvester for most of the time, not even that sometimes. So I'm just getting a trickle of team resources in. I've built a couple of crags, a couple of whips, and now I'm saving up for some upgrades. And right now, I think I'm going to click melee 1 on the whip, or maybe not. I did see all these grenades. Note the grenade explosions coming in. Basically, the Marine team mortaring the Alien Start hive now, which is just not cool, man. It is not cool because we're going to start to lose all these hydras. That crag will not be able to heal all these structures fast enough if those Marines keep lobbing grenades in. You get two Marines with 2 grenade launchers and they will just shell the place. That is a really cool thing to do with grenades. Just sit back and lob shells like a little artillery piece, like a little mortar tube, and just rain terror down on the alien structures, and they are very, very effective. Also getting the message, Hive is dying. Very, very uncool. This is the Alien Start Hive. It has gone down before. It is taking grenades. You can see the explosions going off there. The Marines are sitting there and just owning it up. I don't have anything. The Crags have gone down. More explosions. Hydra's going down. Selby putting up a valiant defense, but he won't be able to do much against that number of Marines. So I think this hive is now going down, and basically what that means is we're going to have no harvester, because no doubt once the Marines are finished with that hive, they will kill the harvester. There's no way I can put up another hive, so that harvester will die of infestation loss, and there's no way I can link the infestation from this hive either, because it's just too far away and I won't be able to make it in time. So really this is a really depressing moment for the alien team, and it is probably a bit of slow decline. Selby taking down a Marine there. Excellent work from that skulk. You can see the Hydra's on fire in Gully Pass South, where there's Marines pressuring towards our hive there. So really these two enclaves are coming under heavy attack, and no doubt we're going to lose one of them very, very soon, and it's probably going to be Alien Start, which will leave us with one base with which to defend ourselves and probably fight to the bitter end, because that's what I like doing. Even if a game is looking lost, I like fighting to the bitter end, because it just raises a middle finger to the other team. Here comes another grenade, bang, and you can see the Hydra's writhing in pain there. They are going down, trying to drop a new crag. This is really a waste of resources. I should not do this. This hive is lost. I should accept that, and I should build that last crag, maybe in the Gully Pass South hive, to look at the number of grenades coming in. I mean, there is just shell after shell raining down here. So many explosions, and no doubt any second... No, don't drop the crag! Don't... Oh, good. This is one time I'm really happy that a drifter is breaking and not allowing me to build a crag, because it would be a complete waste of resources, and I just don't want to waste those resources now that I'm looking at this from the commentator's perspective. I want to save them and put them into Gully Pass South. Put another crag down there to assist in our defense. But we will see. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't, and any second now. Okay, Slow Jusko is coming in, and Slow Jusko is going to try and ninja heal this hive, try and save it at the last second. You can see the red circles going off on the mini-map, showing me that there is pain coming down, and what's the hive? What's the hive's health at? Come on, click on the hive. Click on the hive. I can't wait till Natural Selection 2 has a replay editor. It's going to be very, very exciting to be able to replay games from any perspective. And Max, the Unknown Worlds technical director, has said that at some point, probably post-release, he hopes to have the time to build a replay editor for a replay player for Natural Selection 2, and that will be just really exciting because you won't have to have just my perspective in games. I'm going to bring you every perspective, the most exciting perspectives, on demand. It'll be just a whole new world of Natural Selection 2 casting, and I cannot wait for that. In the meantime, let's get some Gorge belly slide happening. What am I doing? Oh, I think I said, hey guys, we just lost Alien Start, let's go for an all-in attack. And then I realized no one followed me, and so it's just this one Gorge. Hey, check out that belly slide. But it's just this one Gorge going into attack Marine Start, which is probably not a really good idea, given that the Gorge is a support unit, which you all know. Harvester writhing in pain there. Alien Start dying, and no, what I must have said is let's go for an all-in attack while they're distracted at Alien Start. Slow just go on fire while he's healing that Hive. I mean, that is commitment. This guy has got to be the best team player. I mean, there's sometimes you just have games where you see an awesome team player. Anyway, if you want to see what happens to this Hive, I am going to go to 3 parts, going to see what happens. That Harvester is about to die to a shotgunner, but apart from that, check out part 3 if you want to see what is going on in the rest of this game. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all soon for another NS2HD video.